Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be a makeup look just because it's Sunday and I have more time. I don't know what really, but I'm thinking like something like bronzy kind of. I'm just gonna be messing around with my eyeshadows. So just letting you guys know, last time on my video I had long hair. Well, not long, but I had it longer than this. And yeah, I did cut my hair because I don't know, it just feels much healthier like this. It was like already very damaged. Not very damaged, but somewhat damaged. And I just wanted to cut it. Okay, so let's just get started with the video. So I'm just gonna put my hair up because my hair bothers me so much when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, so my hair looks very crazy right now because it's very, very frizzy, but we're not really gonna pay attention to my hair. So I already washed my face, so now I need to moisturize, and it's very important for you guys to moisturize your face because that just makes your face a whole lot smoother and it's not dry and cracking, because my face right now feels so dry because I haven't moisturized it. So I don't use like a specific moisturizer. Actually, I just like to use like baby lotion because yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna moisturize my face. And my face is red now because every time I touch my face it just gets red. But when I'm not using the baby lotion, I like to use this lotion. This is, I don't know how to say it, Lubriderm lotion, and it's actually very liquidy, so I like how it feels on the face. It's what I use if I don't use the other one. This is what I use almost every single day, like on weekdays when I go to school, because it's like more liquidy and it's just better. And the baby lotion is more thicker consistency, so yeah. So once you're done moisturizing, I would highly recommend you to prime your face because it just helps you get a smoother base for the whatever you're gonna use on your face. So I use the mineral infused face primer from e.l.f. I have just the regular one, the white one. I'm almost out of this, so maybe go get another one. But I just like put like some on my finger and then just kind of mix it in and then just apply it. So I'm just gonna apply it on my face. Okay, so after you're done priming, after I'm done priming, I usually like to go in with Vaseline for my lips because this really helps like moisturize them. So I just kind of like just get some and just put it on your lips. Okay, so since I have already applied the primer, my lips to get moisturized, I'm gonna start with my eyes just because we're kind of going a little intense today, and I don't want any fallout on my cheeks. I'm going to prime my eyes, and I just recently got this. This is the e.l.f. eye primer and line sealer, and I haven't used this eyeliner sealer, but I have used the primer, and it works pretty well. You guys know that I need glasses, so I'm sorry if I have the mirror like right here, but I'm gonna try not to because of course you guys need to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna prime my eyes. Sorry. So I just finished priming my eyes. So because I feel like I need to do my eyebrows first, I'm just gonna let the primer kind of sit on there like I did with the face. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the eyebrows, and then we'll come back to the eye. I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this is in the shade dark. So I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows how I usually do it. And I'll be skipping this part because it's very boring. If you guys want to see an in-depth kind of how I fill in my eyebrows tutorial, I'll do it. Okay, so those are my eyebrows done, and they look very, very, very dark and dramatic and like man eyebrows, but it looks fine when you have your eyelashes done and your whole makeup done, trust me. Now we can go on to the eyes. So before we move on to any colored eyeshadow, I'm just going to be setting the primer with this Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow in the shade Creme Brulee. It just looks like these. These eyeshadows are really good. Get my handy dandy broken mirror and kind of like tap it off the excess and just kind of first kind of go over it just to make sure there's no lines, and then just go and set everything in place. So then you go on to the other eyelid, and you go again, and then you just kind of set everything. Okay, so I'm sorry if you hear any background, it's just I can't because my family of course is here. So we are going to use this color, this color right here, and we're gonna use this brush. Same brush I used to set the eye primer. We're just gonna go in there. So we're just gonna go in the crease and kind of swipe it out. You just gotta like keep packing eyeshadow on there. So that's kind of the first step of this eyeshadow. Of course, you are hearing all of my family talking at the same time. Yes, that's how it works in this house. And then to just get that intensity of the eyeshadow a bit more, we want to use a little bit of orange. So we're just gonna get a little bit of orange. We're gonna get, I don't want a lot of orange. Let's just get this one, this color right here, and just put it at the same, in the same place we put the brown, and make sure to really blend it in. So we're gonna go in with a darker orange, and we're gonna go in with that one. If you want, tap it on the back of your hand and then go in. I'm just gonna add a little bit more brown just to get some of that orange off. And I know this is too much stuff, but just kind of just go with what I say. So I just put a little bit of brown just to kind of take some of the orange out, not a lot of the orange. So I went all the way inside the crease. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I don't really mind if it gets on my lid because we're gonna put another eyeshadow on top of that, so it doesn't really matter. So now we can move on to the next step. So now we are going to be going a little bit more darker in the corner right here. So we want a very dark brown, and I think I found it. These are actually all colors from BH Cosmetics, this one, and then they have another palette. So this one right here, we're gonna be using it. So we're gonna apply it right here. We want to make like a V kind of, like just put it in there and then just kind of smoke it out. So now we do this to the other side. So as you guys can see, I'm getting fallout, but whatever, because I'm going to be like cleaning that up with concealer and stuff. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like after that. It's kind of getting the form of the eyeshadow. I'm kind of liking it. So now for the actual lid, I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s Smudge Pot in Brownie Points, and this is how it looks like. So you want to make sure to use kind of like these concealer kind of brushes. Well, that's what I use, and we're gonna apply it on the lid. Okay, so that's how it looks like. As you guys can see, it looks very nice. So I'm gonna do that to the other eye. Okay, before we move on to anything else, I'm just gonna get this e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, and we're just gonna go with the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer in the shade Golden, and we're just gonna use this shade right here. Just kind of put that on top of the thing we did, just in the center of the eye. eyeshadow. So kind of like that. As you guys can see, it lightens up the eyeshadow. And then just kind of blend it in with the rest. And it's just lighter on the center, and I really like it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same to over here. I'm just going in with the same brown shade that I went in the beginning, like the very beginning. So we're just gonna highlight the inner corners. I really like to use the same powder, the bronzer. This is just like a bronzer, but I really like this to highlight, so I'm just gonna take some of that and highlight the inner corners. And we're also gonna use this on the bottom of the brows. So we're done with that, and now we can finally move on to the face. The foundation I'm gonna use is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Caramel, and this is a little dark for me, so we're just gonna apply it to the back of the hand. I'm just gonna put this on the face, kind of just like so. I'm gonna use this Echo Tools Custom Coverage Buffing Brush, and I'm going to wet it with my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set, which literally has water, so I'm just gonna spray it with water. So we're just gonna buff that into the face. And don't worry, I'm going to go in on my neck because you don't want it to look uneven. So as you guys can see, I look very orange. But once you put the concealer on, it kind of blends in better, trust me. So yes, I know I look very orange, but I'm going to see how it looks like with the concealer, because usually that's what like brings me back to life. Not life, but it just makes the makeup a whole lot better. So I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Paris Visible Lips Line Minimizing and Tone Enhancing Under Eye Concealer, which has a very long name. But this is how it looks like, and this is in the shade Medium Deep. And it has like this like a marker tip, so I like it. So we're just gonna put that under the eyes. So that's how it looks like. I look very crazy, but we're gonna blend this in with a damp sponge. Okay, so we're gonna do the other eye. And I like to put some on my chin. And as you guys can see, this really makes a difference because it doesn't look that orange anymore. Okay, so now we can set the face. To set my under eyes, I use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, contour in Dulce de Leche, and I use this side, of course. So I'm just gonna get a brush and set my under eyes. So I'm just gonna use this brush right here. So we're just gonna get it, kind of top it off because this gives a lot of product, and lightly set under the eyes. For the whole face, I use a different thing. I use the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Powder in the shade Honey. So now we're going to contour the face again with the same one. We're gonna just get some of it. So for blush, I'm going to use this palette. And I'm going to use this shade right here. I have this thing to bake under my contour, so I'm just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna do this with this one. So just take that off real quick. You don't really want to bake, you just want to clean it up. So now we're going to highlight, and as I already said before, I like to use this color right here. I'm going to be using a fan brush. I'm going to be curling my eyelashes. I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Volumizing and Defining Mascara first. And then we're going to be curling the other side. So I'm just going to go in again with the same mascara. Now we're just going to go in with the Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express, just on the top lashes. So now lastly, we're just going to go in with the lips. And I'm going to be using this lip blister from the Profusion line. I got this in a collection of like multiple ones. So I'm just going to kind of not really put this all over my lips because it's very, very light. So I'm just kind of dab it on there and then just blend it in with my finger. So you kind of just want to blend it in. I'm going to put this one that's darker. This actually the shade Proud. The other one wasn't the shade Per. This one's Proud. So I'm not completely happy with the lips, but this is what I could do. So this is the final look. I did my hair already. I actually really like it. I like the eyeshadow look. I don't know about the lips because I don't feel like this goes with it, but I don't have time to change it anymore. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.